Welcome to another video. As you can see, we are at Tim's. Tim's over there in the corner getting stuff together because we're going to fix something that is way overdue on the Lexus. So I've been driving this car for, it's been what, 5 years now? It's been like 5 years. This car has never had an alignment, ever. Just kind of eyeballing it and going. But up until this past year, it's been on the stock suspension in the rear, and all the bushings were seized, and there wasn't really much you could adjust anyways. So it's all aftermarket now. So we're finally going to try to put like a somewhat legitimate alignment on the back of the car. The front is still on stock suspension. If you don't know, it's got coilovers and cut stock knuckles on the front, and that's it. The rest of it's all stock. That's in the works. Going to try to do that in the off season, is get the front switched over to aftermarket. But for now, we've been tweaking a little bit on the rear suspension, and we're getting pretty close on the tire wear to make it actually even instead of wearing just the inside 1.5 inches of the tire. We're getting close. They are lasting quite a bit longer than they used to, but we think we can do better. I brought the string setup that I built for the Jeep when I had the Jeep, and yeah, I think I just got dunked on. Okay, using Tim's fancy torture contraption here, we have got side to side. It is equal now. It was definitely way off. About a half degree positive camber on each side. So now I've got my do-it-yourself string alignment kit. We're going to throw this around the car to set the toe. Now, for these, I actually cut small notches here and here. So first you get your two pieces, you make sure they're the same width, and this could be a much smaller gap. This was actually set up for my Jeep when I had that, and it had a wider track width all around because of the big tires I had on it. But it does work for this. It's a bigger measurement than you would be using. So eventually I'm going to cut notches in here the same way, just small notches so the string will sit in. Just measuring, making sure the two pieces are the same, and then measuring in the same amount to make sure all four corners are in the same. Alright, so finally, for the first time since I've owned this car, I'm not going to say it's professional, but it is a pretty legitimate alignment. So again, if you come in here, you set your strings to your hubs, side to side, get you square to the car. We're looking for a 1/16 here, so this measurement and this measurement, as long as you have a 1/16 more here than here, that's a 1/16 toe in. Tighten her up, put it on the trailer. Alright, she's back home safe and sound. So to recap, we went from a half degree negative camber on one side and 3 degrees negative camber on the other side, to a half degree positive camber on both sides. So theory being when the car squats it levels out, and we have a 1/16 of toe in on each side. They were actually square to each other but not to the car. I've had toe plates on it but not squared it up to the actual chassis of the car. So that's done now. So collectively it's got 1/8 of an inch of toe in. So again, those cars, from what I've been told, they gain toe as you squat them, but it's lowered, so should be about good. That's just a baseline. It's got the specs written down so we can tweak it as we start to run it, but it was definitely noticeable from one side to the other with the camber that was in it, but should be good there. So quick and easy on this one. Also, a disclaimer, I am not a professional at this, so the alignment stuff, the string and all that, if you know a better way to do it, I am open to constructive criticism and advice, because I'm learning from just reading and watching videos myself. So yeah, if you know a better way to do it, please let me know. If this helps you out, that's awesome too. So share what you might have learned on it, and we'll see you in the next one.